Hey Virgo, it's Goddess Puff, and this is your next 48 hours for June 17th to the 18th of 2023. You could be making a smoothie at this time. I don't know why I got gym smoothie. I don't know if your gym has a smoothie bar. That must be an expensive gym. But I got gym and smoothie. You could be doing yoga. I feel like you're taking up some type of new practice. I almost said medical practice or spiritual practice. You're taking up something new for your health at this time, or there's a need for you to. You could be looking at different ways to improve your health. All right. I feel like you're looking at more natural ways. All right, beware of cutting off your nose to spite your face, causing harm to others that only comes back to harm oneself. I just got this in Cancer's, was it Cancer? Yeah, I got that in Cancer's reading. Focus on home and hearth, cleaning and purification. So cleanse your energy because spite breeds the worst karma. And you become spiteful when you allow resentment to build. And in order for that not to happen, is you have to cleanse your energy. So maybe you're doing a juice cleanse or a smoothie cleanse, or you're exercising, sweating it out, cleansing it out physically. Focus on seeing past the harsh armor of age and experience. Many sharp or grumpy individuals are simply harsh because life has taught them to expect the worst of others. So they show the worst of themselves first. You could be dealing with an individual like this, and you could feel like it's a mirror. Like if you don't release and change now, you're going to end up like this person. This is a prime, like you're physically seeing the prime example of what you could become if you allow whatever this is to fester. Like you're looking at someone like, damn, I could turn out just like that if I don't let this go, or if I don't cleanse my energy, if I don't do this. So this is like physically cleansing your home and space and place and photo album, and just cleanse your life of stale energy and belief systems, habits, patterns that are not serving you. Because spite breeds the worst karma. You don't want to let it all breed into resentment. Then you're like this individual here. Overall energy is focused on travel and expanding your horizons, explore new cultures, and gain knowledge. So yeah, widening your perspective, your mind, experiencing new relationships, people, things, habits, patterns, so that you can open your mind to new people, places, things, habits, and patterns. I feel like there's energy. Your main focus right now is to release energy and expand your mind. So this could be through yoga or exercise or, sweating it out. This could be meditation. This could be eating cleaner or doing a cleanse or something like that. It could be in any way, shape, or form. And you need to cleanse that energy. And then, of course, you need to feed yourself something new. So in order to do that, it could be through books. It could be through actual travel. It could be surfing the web. Just be mindful of the things you are consuming, because the media we consume and things we listen to, conversations we have, the people we surround ourselves with influence our worldview. And you want to make sure it's in a positive way. All right, so I'm pull from this deck for Virgo. So cleansing and purifying is essential. And then once you cleanse and purify, you need to be mindful of what's replacing that, because you're cleansing yourself out, your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. And so those spaces are now clean and open. So what are you going to feed them with? You don't want it to be junk that isn't serving you or that's weighing you down. All right, 33. I want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. Congratulations. So you've passed a test and you're stating that. You're standing in that power. Congratulations, Virgo. We love to see it. 12, lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. So you're leading by example. Some of you could actually be a teacher or practitioner. Maybe you teach yoga, or maybe you teach medical science or health science, or I've been watching a lot of vegan YouTube channels on how to make vegan options to food. Like I just saw Tabitha, I think her name's Tabitha Brown. I don't know her last. I think it is Tabitha Brown. And she, I just watched a video the other day where she made crab cakes, or she made vegan crab cakes out of mushrooms. And she just shredded the mushroom stem and mixed it in with types of seasonings and things, and it looked like crab cake, and she made it flavorful like a crab cake as well. So she's leading in her own way. So you can lead in multiple different ways, like people looking for vegan alternatives to food, or healthier alternatives to anything. Now, I'm not saying you got to be 100% perfect with this, obviously. If you want to have some ice cream sometimes, or you want to have some french fries sometimes, or chips, do that. But just make sure the majority of what you're consuming is for your highest good. Ain't nobody said you got to be perfect. And healing isn't linear. All right? So don't be too hard on yourselves. I got to say this, especially the Virgos, and then me being a Virgo. I know how it is. 35, never jam today. Promises that never come, empty words, not living in the now. And look at all those treats. That's so funny. So yeah, it's like, you're like, oh, I'll eat a cupcake once I lose all this weight, or I'll buy those jeans, those clothes when I look like this, or I'll do XYZ when I achieve this goal. And you keep pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off until your life becomes very stale and gray and boring, or you never balance things out or give yourself like anything fun. And then sometimes people, when you go so long without doing things fun, you end up falling hard in the opposite direction, and then just binging on all these bad things until you're back in a negative headspace, you know? Yeah, it says promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. And that can also be saying, oh, I'll start eating healthier tomorrow, or I'll start working out tomorrow, or I'll make that YouTube channel tomorrow. It's like, no, do it now. You ain't got all day. Do it now. I mean, you do have all day, but you know what I mean. I feel like you're putting off being this leader, and you don't have to make a social media platform if that's not your thing. You could just simply lead by example, or you could be, maybe you're an instructor at a gym, or you're an instructor of some kind. Maybe you teach a class on just anything. You're a leader in some way, shape, or form, whether in the physical, like out here in classrooms teaching people face to face, or you're on social media. And it's like, maybe a lot of you have been holding off on starting this class or teaching or social media. It's telling you to start today, start now. Like, I'm literally recording on my iPhone 10 right now on a tripod that I got from Walmart. Like, you don't have to have expensive equipment or the perfect setup to start something. Like, and I think I got this tripod when I first started my YouTube channel. Of course, eventually I'm going to update my equipment. And I didn't have this table when I first started. I was recording in my mom's sunroom. And this table cost me like $200, but because I wanted to spend it at the time. You know, you don't have to have perfect things. Like, I got this selenite from freaking Five Below. I got this from Five Below. My sister made this. I got these pens from my sister, actually, but I think some of them, this one's from Dollar Tree. And you could just get stuff from anywhere. You don't have to wait until you have everything perfect, the perfect lighting, the perfect setup, the perfect design, the perfect whatever. Like these cards, I bought these cards, but I couldn't remember the divination meaning for them. So I typed it all out and just glued it on the bottom so I wouldn't have to pull out the book every time I read. Like, again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to wait until everything's, you spent all this money on these perfect things and you learned all you need to know to start your channel or start leading or whatever. I feel like this reading's telling me that you know enough at this point. I studied tarot for a whole year before I started, and I'm still learning a lot. I'm just now learning astrology. Yeah, overall energy is 26. It's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, repetition. So yeah, things could become very stale and boring after a while of being on like a healthier journey, because negativity or negative or toxic things can give people, it's like an easy or instant gratification things. Like, you know, anger is a easy way to get people to react quickly versus building up a platform or something off of positivity and happiness. It takes time. But anger gets a quicker reaction. Like toxicity gets a quicker response or reaction, gets more clicks. And so it becomes, you know, positivity, eating healthy, anything that you do for a long time can become very boring, very stale. And sometimes negativity is stimulating, but in a very, you know, negative way. And I feel like you got to like kind of balance it out. And that's why I like watching Tabitha, because she makes the vegan food in a way where it reminds us of our, I'm not vegan, but I want to try it. It reminds us of things like, it's just expanding your worldview. Like, I didn't think you could have a vegan crab cake, but now I know you can. So just trying different things. And if it's boring, try something else. Trying something new isn't making a lifelong commitment. It's having the access to keep changing and doing things until you find something that works, until you find that balance. Eating boiled chicken and rice or boiled chicken and broccoli every day is going to be boring. That is going to be a boring repetition. It may be healthy, but it's boring. You get what I'm saying. Y'all get it. Yeah, like with eternity, endless moments, repetition, you feel like it's just, because you feel bored. You feel like it's boring. Everything's on a routine. It's endless moments. It's always, you know, you feel like it's boring because you're not giving yourself the permission to do it now. You keep holding off on doing the fun things that you want to do. You keep holding off on taking the lead and starting something now. You keep holding off on declaring your freedom. You've learned all you need to learn about that last stage or this stage of your life. You've passed the test. It's time to declare your freedom from something, declare your strength and your power as well, and take the lead. Don't wait for someone else to tell you or to give you the lead, to tell you, oh, you are the leader now, or it's time for you to lead, or whatever. It's you. You have to take that. You have to take that title and lead by example. And I feel like by you living this way, by you taking the lead, by you taking your power back and leading by example, it'll encourage others to do the same. Because like if Tabitha didn't start her channel or, you know, put her videos out there, I wouldn't have the idea to make this, or wouldn't have creative ideas and ways to make vegan food. And I wouldn't be telling you this now. If the first tarot YouTubers didn't start, I wouldn't be here either. You know, it takes someone else to start. And if you keep putting it off and you keep sticking to the mundane, that could cause you to become bitter and spiteful and blaming others as to why you are stuck or stagnant. You know, it's about taking action, taking the initiative to clear away any type of victim mentality or staleness, and deciding to take initiative to broaden your horizons and want more. Take the lead. All right, declare your freedom and take the lead and start now. All right. And repetition could become boring, so switch it up. Let's get into the tarot for Virgo, June 17th to the 18th of 2023 for Virgo. I hope I explained everything clearly. I was trying to give you so many examples. I just hope it made sense. I just smelled like a sharpened pencil. I don't know if someone's sharpening pencils. Wheel of Fortune. You could be taking notes. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Yeah, that's a new cycle. Two of Cups. You are on the right path. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, spinning the wheel. So you are meant to be a leader in whatever this is. Leadership is going to look different for everybody watching. So take that into account. King of Cups, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior card, card of perseverance. And I feel like that's why you are able to lead others, because you've gone through things, you've experienced things, you've learned from things, and you've gotten through those things. I wouldn't want to be taught by someone who didn't go through nothing, you know? I mean, we can learn things from children and being childlike, you know, freeing themselves. But other than that, like life lessons, how you going to learn life lessons from someone who hasn't been through anything, you know? Overall energy is a 2 of swords. You can learn something from everybody, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and that 2 of swords is the crossroads. This is the boredom. I'm going to read what It's Always Tea Time is, the divination meaning for you. Because I feel like these two, Never Jam Today and It's Always Tea Time, is what's crossing you up, is what's making you have that 2 of swords energy. (26) Divination. A change in schedules, repetition, cycles, patterns, and loops. Situations being repeated, being trapped by schedules that need to be changed. A wonderful time to challenge the order in which things are done. Reworking traditions so they are more aligned with the way you see the world. Because your worldview has clearly changed because of what you experienced. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior card of perseverance. Persevering past the stage that you are currently in life. Not staying stuck at the crossroads. It's time to broaden those horizons. Change up your schedule, things, habits, mindsets, patterns. And stop hitting repeat on relationships and habits, patterns, and mindsets that are no longer serving who you currently are at this time, because you're not the same person you were when you experienced those things or when you created these schedules or these habits, patterns, and loops. You're not the same person. Like I said, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, you've already passed this test. It's no point in repeating something. Yeah, it's time for you to take action, take the lead, show others the way, lead by example. You can help others by leading by example and, teaching. Because I feel like you're meant to be a leader in some way, teaching others how to free themselves. With the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you could, that's the path you're meant to be on. So, of course, you're meant to be free from this cycle, but you're meant to be a leader and help others free themselves from cycles in whatever way it is. Because again, you're going to be leading, all of you are going to be leading in different ways. Some of you, it's on social media, but even if it's all like on social media, you're all teaching different things in different ways. All right, so let's clear. I want to read Never Jam Today, and then I'm going to clarify. All right, so 35. This is going to be a long reading because it's already at 17 minutes, 18 minutes now, and I haven't even clarified. Today's readings are pretty long, I wanted to make up for the short ones I gave y'all. All right, divination for Never Jam Today. Words are plentiful, but deeds are few. Thinking that the past and the future are better than the present. Being attracted by promises of good times and abundance that may never be kept. Boasting of plenty, but never enjoying it in the moment. Manipulation and withholding. Demand results in the present and work towards satisfying your desires yourself. Don't buy what they are selling. So don't let somebody feed you. I feel like there's been a cycle of dating people who manipulate you and hold you in a space and manipulate you or hold you back by talking about the future and making you nostalgic and making empty promises of the future. So they use the past to manipulate you and make you nostalgic, and they use future speaking to hold you hostage in their life. And it's time to take back your power from all of these people and satisfy yourself and take charge now. And I feel like this is you leading by example and teaching others how to do the same. Yeah, so don't let anyone manipulate you or withhold things from you or hold you back. Yeah, demand results or push past these people and work towards satisfying your own desires. All right, so let's clarify. Step outside of this cycle, the Wheel of Fortune, this negative loop with this person, these people, and if it's not other people involved, yes, with yourself. Because if you stay in these cycles, you could become very bitter. And start to deter people and destroy yourself. All right, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Fortune. That's hilarious. I love that. So that means that energy is amplified. You're in a new cycle has started. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's upright. You have a chance, opportunity to invite whatever it is that you want. I feel like a lot of cycles or a lot of people could be trying to repeat things with you. I feel like anything from the past at this time, because I'm seeing these as portals, like spinning, open, like some portals are open right now. And it's like you're pulling in all types of things. And I feel like you should reject anything from the past. The Moon card, Cancer, the subconscious, things hidden. Subconscious beliefs that you repeat to yourself as well. Clarifying the Two of Cups is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is here twice. It's time for you to persevere. It's not easy because these are long-held beliefs in your subconscious mind that have plagued you, kept you stuck. But I see you pushing past it, and that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to push forward, push past these things, or push yourself into the present moment. You're meant to be present. You're meant to take charge of your life. 10 of Cups. You're meant to have a happily ever after. And you will. You just have to take charge, take initiative towards that, and not wait around for someone else to do it. Not to say that you would do that. I'm just saying, like, some people, when they're done wrong, they wait around for someone to correct it or that person to correct it. But I don't see that you're doing that. 7 of Swords with the King of Cups. So you have an individual in your life who is taking advantage of you for their own gain. It could be a Cancer with the Moon and the King of Cups, but it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign. But they're using emotional manipulation and nostalgia. 7 of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing. They're doing it strategically. With the Fool card, I see you freeing yourself from this person, clarifying the King of Cups. This could have been someone you feel like they got away with this, and you could allow yourself to become bitter because of that, but I don't think you should. Clarifying the 9 of Wands is the Ace of Swords, the truth. 9 of Swords. This person did not, it may look like on the surface they got away with it scot-free, but this person is plagued, okay? And don't allow their karma to become yours. What people do to you is their karma. How you respond is yours. I feel like you've reached some type of clarity that's freed you from a situation mentally, or you will if you continue to persevere and reprogram your mind and realize that you are meant to be happy. You are meant to have your 10 of Cups. That's what you're supposed to have. That's what you are going to have. With the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups is meant for you. But you just have to persevere past this person. Because I feel like this individual could be planning to come back and try this again with the Wheel of Fortune. They could have tried multiple times. You could have multiple cycles with this person. And it doesn't have to be one person in particular. This could be multiple people that all come with the same type of BS. Same person, different face. Don't repeat these cycles, even if it's from a past person or a new person with that same energy. All this nostalgia and these promises and no action. Yeah, I feel like you're pushing past, because I feel like being stagnant and waiting or living in the past or being in the future fearful, it's keeping you stuck. Being in the present and taking action now is what's going to free you from this 9 of Swords, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. It's going to free you from this fear or this notion that you're going to keep repeating these cycles with people. You're not. The truth is you can free yourself from this. The truth is it's a limiting belief system that you have in your subconscious that's stopping you from taking action. Overall, the energy is the Empress. It could have been a mother figure who implanted this idea, but I see this Empress as you. It doesn't matter what your gender is. Empress is in a receiving energy at this time, and very beautiful, very attractive in every sense of the way. Physically attractive, but also energetically. So the universe wants to give to you. So it's going to be throwing at you all types of people and opportunities. It's about what you accept into your life, what you deem worthy. And you're worthy of the 10 of Cups. So you should block out anything that does not align with that until the 10 of Cups comes. Someone trying to convince you that they're the best you're going to get when you're the Empress and they're coming up as the King of Cups. Be for real. Be so for real with yourself, sir. But I feel like the King of Cups could also be you being emotionally mature and with the 7 of Swords strategizing, reprogramming your mind and your belief patterns. Like, you know what? No, I do deserve better. I've learned from my past and I'm taking charge of my life and I'm going after what it is that I want. And I'm not waiting around for anyone else to do that for me. But you're also able to accept help as well. So the Empress is like, yeah, I'm going to do things for myself and I take care of myself, but I'm also willing to accept help as well. Yeah, and this is about expanding your horizons by traveling and exploring new cultures, gaining knowledge, new experiences, new types of relationships, and continuously rejecting things that do not align with that. You got to be willing to lose people in order to gain yourself and your self-respect. If people know that you're going to sacrifice yourself, your boundaries, your whatever, your Empress energy in favor of them, they're going to keep taking. And the right people are going to respect your boundaries. You're not losing anything by having boundaries. You're losing people who want to take advantage of you. You're losing the 7 of Swords by having boundaries and being willing to lose people. The dog said, period. The dog said, period, queen. All right, Virgo. Yeah, I keep seeing the moon and the Wheel of Fortune as tapes that you keep replaying in your mind. And it says, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. So a lot of people from your past or habits or patterns or things are coming back up right now for you to show the universe that you've learned all you need to learn from these people and you're ready to be in the present. You're not going back to the past. You're ready for better. Doll, illusion, old wounds, childhood. So like I said, it could be mother wounds, wounding in your feminine energy. It doesn't matter what your gender is. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. You're freeing yourselves from the illusions of your childhood and old wounds from your past. These are illusions that are limiting you. Because the moon can be illusions as well. False beliefs that are blocking you or making you think that you don't deserve the 10 of Cups. Maybe you never saw a happy relationship around you as a kid. And so you think that's not possible for you, but it is. Just because your parents went through XYZ or a parent went through XYZ doesn't mean that you have to go through it. Doesn't mean that that's your destiny. Chicken, the cackle, ancient past, lore. So this is all about childhood, all about the past relationships you had as well. And this could be in regards to the people around you, because you attract from that. Lantern, guidance, instinct, trust. Trust your instincts. Trust your inner wisdom and inner guidance. Trust yourself. Are you going to trust the guidance of someone who you don't want to live like or be like? You know? You can respect people but I would only listen to people that I want to be like in some way. Like, do you want to have the relationship that that person has, live the life that person lives, be that person? Do you want to be this harsh, grumpy, standoffish individual or this spiteful individual? Or do you want to live harmoniously and happy and free, you know? Overall energy is I, seeking answers, seeing clearly, paying attention. And in doing that, you free yourself from these illusions and wounds from your childhood and the past relationships and friendships and things like that. You free yourself and see these situations clearly with the Ace of Swords, feeling like you have to keep repeating that cycle or that's your destiny or you can't do better. That's a lie. You're seeing the truth about the Nine of Swords. And it's allowing you to push past and push forward. Keep pushing for the truth. Okay? And you do that by traveling and expanding your horizons and experiencing new cultures, exploring new cultures and gaining knowledge and cleansing your energy of the past so that you don't become that, so that spite and resentment doesn't cause you to block out new relationships and people and experiences based on old limiting beliefs and illusions. I hope I'm making sense. All right, I'm going to pull the signs you could be dealing with, and you can check these signs out to get a wider or broader perspective on your situation for Virgo. I'm going to read these two cards here as well after I pull the signs. So you can stay for that if you want to hear it. All right, it's hard for me to cut these cards evenly because it's only 12 little cards. Leo. Virgo, of course. You know what? This is the first time you come out and you're the sixth sign. Gemini. Aquarius. This could be anywhere in your chart or in the charts of the people you're dealing with. So go check out those signs to get a wider perspective. I'm going to read... I want to be queen and lead the way. And then I'm going to end this reading. This is probably going to take forever to upload because this is one of the longest readings I've done in a while. I want to be queen. Which number is that? 33. You could be seeing the numbers 33, 12, 35, and 26. You could be any of these ages or break these numbers down. All right. So 33. I want to be a queen. Divination, raising your status. You are taking charge of your life, making decisions for yourself, and setting rules and boundaries that work for you. Declaring your independence, becoming powerful and influential, wanting to embrace your potential, that Empress energy, that leadership energy. By you doing all these things, you are leading by example, and I love this for you. Yeah, freeing yourself from the illusion that you can't be a leader, that you can't free yourself from this, that you do deserve the 10 of Cups. And you are going to have that. Seeing things clearly. I love this. I love this. Lead the way. Yeah, that's what it says. It is time to step into a leadership role. Others are looking to you to solve a problem or show how to work through an emotional situation. Help others by showing them what needs to be done, not by telling them what to do. So that's what I was saying, leading by example. You know, you don't want to be the person who doesn't practice what they preach. You're going to be living proof that it can happen. All right. Calm your emotions, ground and center yourself so you can be of greater service to others. You cannot help others overcome emotional distress until you have learned to calm your own feelings. So that's why you have to be freed from these childhood wounds and illusions. So if you heal yourself, you can show others that it is possible to change things when you heal. All right. Be steadfast, strong, and encourage others by your own calm example. All right. This is beautiful. I'm going to leave it there. I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.